Hey, girlies.
Pause for dramatic effect.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Abby. Well,
Let's
get moving.
So, today we're talking about why most girlies stop exercising and how you can restart safely.
Yes. Why do we stop exercising, Caitlin?
Oh gosh, I feel like the list is endless. I
Yeah.
mean, I think it just depends on your life. I think it's dependent on, just like what's happening. And some people, like life is just happening and it just causes you to fall, or sometimes you got injured, or sometimes you were doing this one thing and it was lighting your soul on fire and then you started like hating it and then you just stopped exercising. So
what are we going to cover today exactly?
So today our topics are, why did you stop moving?
How to identify your authentic physical goals.
Yep. How to avoid shame for your personal fitness journey and where it's taken you.
And then how to restart moving in a way that is sustainable and safe for your body.
Yeah, and keeps you from getting injured.
Definitely.
I'm excited. We've got some good stuff to talk about today. Okay, so we're going to start talking about personal goals. I think that you've had a similar experience, but working in the industry, specifically with women, there's like a lack of authentic goals, real goal setting. I think, well, one, I don't know if we've been taught how to set goals other than like middle school SMART goals, if you know what I'm talking about, which I don't know if I could even tell you what that acronym stands for.
Oh, no idea.
Anymore.
No clue.
No, I couldn't. But I know that they are what we're going to be pretty much talking about. I think that our goals... Well, there's a couple things. I think our goals are either too far-fetched and you're just not going to achieve them in a timely enough manner that they make you feel super discouraged.
Yeah.
Or your goals are simply unattainable for you. That's just not going to happen. Or your goals are set off of a standard that someone else is holding, not you personally. Your goals are not your goals. Your goals are an influencer on social media's goals, or your goals are what you thought you were going to be when you were 16 and you're 30 and you're still trying to live up to this standard, or whatever, insert your life story in that. But I just think that our goals don't reflect us, which is why a lot of women fail. And that's what I've noticed as an instructor.
I think it follows this narrative of like, this is the ideal body type, which is changing so much.
Yeah. You're going to hear us talk about that so much in this podcast.
I mean, from like a 3-year swing to like BBLs to Ozempic, it's like, what?
Yeah. It makes it really hard. You have to kind of know, like, what are your goals?
100%.
Who are you and what do you want to be in the world?
And not just like what is being pushed to you through social media or through like Vogue or some magazine. You know
not that we don't love this.
No, not that we don't.
This stuff.
But it's like, is this something that you feel like you want, or is this something that's just being pushed to you that like you feel like you should be achieving because you're being told that that's what you should be achieving?
Absolutely. So I think that's probably our first step, right? Like if you are struggling with fitness, you're struggling with achieving your goals, I really think the best advice that we can give you is sit down with yourself, maybe a journal, maybe a voice memo, maybe your favorite drink, and decide like what are your goals and how do you want to go about achieving them? Yeah. And be honest with yourself. Like, are these really my goals? Do they reflect who I am? Do they reflect how I feel about myself?
Yeah.
And I think that would probably be, in my opinion, anyone's launching point. Like start there and then move forward.
And not just like with like physique, but also like what are your goals and like how you feel in your body? Do you feel comfortable? Like is your goal like to be able to get things off of a top shelf? Is your goal to be able to go up some hill with your friends on a hike and not feel like you're in searing pain the entire time? Like, I mean, we all love to feel like comfortable in a pair of jeans when we sit down, but like truly, like what does it mean to be comfortable in your body to you? Like, what does that look like to you? Because it's different for every person.
Yes. Yes, that's right. No, truly. And you're going to hear us come back to this consistently throughout this podcast. We're going to come back to setting your why. Like, what is your why? And stay true to that why. And I think once you've decided what your why is, you have to understand at what point did you stop being true to that.
Yeah.
Whether you understood that that's what your why is or not, like where did you stop?
Yeah. What was the catalyst for the backslide? Is it that you like got pregnant and had a baby and you were postpartum and you were dealing with like postpartum depression and anxiety, which is super valid. And like your life was like, felt like it was like burning apart around you. And you're like,
or your body just changed so much you don't even know yourself anymore.
Or you like went through menopause, or you used to be an athlete and you stopped sport, or you went through a breakup.
Yeah. Or you got in a relationship.
Yes.
And everything is about food now.
All you do is go out to eat.
Yes. Or you have a brand new bestie that you are just enjoying your life with, and that takes up time. Or you suddenly got into reading. Like,
no, and none of those things are bad. Like,
all wonderful. They all enhance your life.
How dare you make memories and enjoy your life?
How dare you?
What is wrong with you?
You should be living at the gym.
No.
Only working on being the hottest version of you. Not that we have anything wrong with those girls either, if that's what brings them life.
You have to enjoy your life. Like, if you got into a new relationship and somebody's like, let's go get ice cream in the middle, do it.
Get ice cream.
Get the ice cream. Have fun.
Yeah.
100%.
Which I think is why the why, like setting your why, is so important, because it's going to create the framework and the structure and the boundaries for you to be able to decide what you are and aren't willing to give on in your social life.
Yes.
If your why is, I just want to feel really comfortable in my body when I'm playing with my kids because I'm a mom, there's room for lots of social things, right? Yes. If your why is, I want to compete in a fitness competition and I know I'm going to be on a stage in 4 months,
you might have a little less wiggle room there.
Right. 100%. So that why is really going to dictate so much of your life, which is why we're really putting it at the forefront of this. Like, decide why you're exercising. Decide why you're doing this.
How do we avoid shame about our backslide?
Yeah, the shame is a tough one. I think that's one of those where we really have to acknowledge. I think we just have to take a moment, and I hope that all of the girls that are listening to this can resonate. We have to take a pause and acknowledge what we have been fed is not in our favor. It's not been kind to women a lot of times. It's not been encouraging. It's been, I would argue, in many ways body shaming and making women feel less than to encourage sales of a product.
Yeah, I think we've also just been fed this narrative that so much of our self-worth is dependent on our size or how in shape we are, or what we look like in a bathing suit, or what size jeans that we can fit into.
Even though none of the sizes are even the same from the same brands.
No. We could get into that.
Yeah.
I just went jean shopping the other day and it was horrifying.
Horrible. It makes you feel so terrible about yourself. It's so crazy. Like, what is that?
How many 4 different sizes in one singular day within the span of 3 hours?
And I didn't eat.
Or have any water. Like, okay.
No, truly. But that's the culture we live in as 100%. Women, especially in America. Well, in any Western world, right? Like, that's what our culture is. We are truly fed this narrative, and we either buy into it or we're not buying into it. And I feel like there's not enough. There is these days, social media has truly helped this. This is one of the things I love about social media.
Yes.
It has created a space like this for this podcast, to be able to talk about being a real woman in today's world. There's not a one size fits all. There's not a one shape fits all.
No.
There's not a right way to do fitness. And I think acknowledging that first is going to be like our best and most usable weapon when combating the shame and what's happened inside of you to get you where you are. I also think it's important to acknowledge that you're a human being and you're going to fail at life, and you're going to have to learn how to fail at life.
But it's not about your failure. It's about how you get back up. At the end of the day, like, it's about your willingness to get back up and to recover. Yeah. And I feel like we talked about this. There's this quote from Barbie that really strikes
the
a
quote
chord
from
with
Barbie.
Me. And I think
it resonated with a lot of women.
Oh, yeah.
I think that this quote hit a lot of women in their hearts.
So home for a lot of people. I'm going to read it to you guys. It says, "It is literally impossible to be a woman. You're so beautiful and so smart, and it kills me that you don't think you're good enough. Like, we always have to be extraordinary, but somehow we're always doing it wrong. You have to be thin, but not too thin. You can never say you want to be thin. You have to say you want to be healthy, but also you have to be thin.
You have to be thin.
You have to have money, but you can't ask for money because that's crass. You have to be a boss, but you can't be mean. You have to lead, but you can't squash other people's ideas. You're supposed to love being a mother, but don't talk about your kids all the damn time. You have to be a career woman, but also always looking out for other people. You have to answer for men's bad behavior, which is insane. But if you point that out, you're accused of complaining. You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them too much or that you threaten other women, because you're supposed to be part of the sisterhood. But always stand out and always be grateful. but never forget the system is rigged. So find a way to acknowledge that, but also
always
be grateful. You have to never get old, never be rude, never show off, never be selfish, never fall down, never fail, never show fear, never get out of line. It's too hard. It's too contradictory, and nobody gives you a medal or says thank you. And turns out, in fact, not only are you doing all of that wrong, but also everything is your fault. And I just feel like it hits so hard.
It's so true. It's just so true.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
We're living in like a constant dichotomy with zero satisfaction and attainability.
No.
It's like be this, be that, be this, be that. And we see that. Like we were talking about in the just even the swing that we've seen in beauty standards recently. Like there is you can't attain it.
No.
You can't attain it.
It's so wild. And so if you're feeling shame about like a minor backslide, don't. And give yourself a little grace.
Yes. And if you still are, because you're not the kind of person that can just be like, okay, done. That's cool too. Find ways to pump your own tires. Like find ways to boost you, make you feel good about yourself again.
Yeah.
Start there. Like determine your why
with people
and find ways to boost yourself up. Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that make you feel good. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you feel like you are achieving something. Like, and set realistic goals for yourself at the end of the day. Like, don't go into it full force. Like, I'm going to go run a marathon in 1 month and that's where I'm going to be.
Abby tried to do that. If anybody's wondering why that's the example she's using. Come back to the podcast episode later on how to train safely. We will be addressing those.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, I think another one would, when we're talking about like be honest in your life, I think we have to address social media. Be honest on your social media account. Who are you following? Do they make you feel good? If they don't, unfollow them. If you can't unfollow them, there's an awesome thing on Instagram. Mute them.
Yes.
Mute them.
Yes.
Because they're not helping you.
Nobody has the right to make you feel like garbage about yourself on your own phone that you pay for.
No.
They don't.
And if that content isn't serving you, stop watching it.
Yes.
Rebuild your algorithm. Get something new in there, like this podcast. Find content that is going to boost how you feel about yourself, because Instagram's not real. It's not real. No matter how much your favorite influencer, and I can't say this for all influencers, but I know a lot of them, and I know it's true. And I know that if there wasn't the shame of being a woman, they would probably say it's true too.
Yes.
And some of them are being honest about it, but it's not real.
No.
Not only is it not real because just this year did you have to mark on social media, like Meta made it mandatory this year for the first time to mark if you're using AI or extreme editing on your photos.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that they're actually doing it.
No.
It just means that it's required.
Yeah.
But there's still plenty of influencers that aren't. But that just happened this year.
Well, and if you're not marking that, let's not also forget when you go out to dinner with your friends, the 9,000 photos that we take just to pick one of every different angle and lighting and posing and all of these different things just to make one photo.
Yeah.
Like,
and honestly, just even the editing, like I was listening to another podcast the other day, like an older person that's working with youth, and they are saying like an interesting thing that they're noticing in youth is like girls will fight over which camera gets to take the photo, because that means that they have the photo on their phone and they get to choose what photos are sent out. They get to choose what photos, like what they look best in.
Yeah.
That devastates me.
Yeah.
That devastates me. We need to be better about uplifting women. We need to be better about uplifting ourselves. And I feel like the content that we consume on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever social media we're on is what's going to drive that. If we drive more authentic content on social media, we will have more freedom as women to be authentic, to be real, because what we'll be compared to is real women on the internet.
Yeah.
And also with that, on the shame front, it's reported that 75% of young females report dissatisfaction with their body due to fitness inspiration content that internalizes the thin ideal, according to the National Board of Certified Counselors. You are not alone. 75% of women feel the exact same way as you. They feel shame because they don't live up to these unrealistic standards on their phone. I think that would be the first place. Like, just start there. Acknowledge that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. And that's why we're doing that. Because opening up to each other, honestly.
Yes.
That's what brought us here. Like us coming together and being like, I feel this way. You feel that way. women shouldn't feel this way. Like, let's try to create a space where we can talk about this stuff.
Well, we can talk about it and be so honest that like, and if it's not like the angles and the posing and the lighting, like, let's not forget about like, and no shade, like do all of the injectables and whatever you want, but don't feel like, oh my God, I don't look like this person. Like, girl, half the time they don't look like them.
It's true.
Like, and especially I think living where we live in
we live in Newport Beach, California.
It's
but I think this is everywhere
prevalent.
just because of social media. We see it everywhere.
Oh, yeah. We see it everywhere, but it's definitely like very prevalent here. I think there's a very big pressure to look a certain way and to achieve a certain standard by any means possible.
Absolutely.
And I think it can be like so suffocating for people sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then add the desire for companies to make money off of that. If anything we've said hasn't convinced you yet.
It is a $6.8 trillion a year industry.
Yeah, the wellness industry is projected to grow up to $8.5 trillion by 2027. $8.5 trillion of our dollars are going to major corporations.
With a T.
Trillion. You don't even know how much money that is. We can't comprehend that. We don't understand.
Crazy.
That much money is going to make ads and other products to make us feel worse about ourselves.
No, and you're making that money quite literally off of people's insecurities that you have fed them and told them that they should be insecure about.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're feeling
I call
that
it a
way,
tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
I call it a tragedy.
Tragedy with a T.
But that's a tragedy with a T. But that's because it's never been about our wellness.
No.
It's always been about our consumption.
Yes. It is selling a product of why if you take this supplement for 30 days, you're going to lose 40 pounds. And if you mouth tape and put this oil in your belly button before bed and you buy this wellness program and you shake on this vibration plate and all of these different things.
Yeah.
And now if you're not doing that, that's your fault.
Right.
And you should have done that.
Right. And we're here. We're going to come in and I'm going to say it boldly. What you need is consistency and authenticity with yourself.
Yes.
None of those saving graces are going to fix you or turn your life into what you want to be living. The only person and the only thing that can do that is you and your dedication to yourself.
So how do we restart safely?
How do we do that? That's all crazy. So how do we do this?
Yes.
We're going to tell you. At least we're going to tell you our opinion.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself. Start there. Just be honest with yourself. Sit down when you're looking at your life and you're trying to create your why. Understand. Look at your week.
Yeah.
What's going on in your week that's making it so that you're not living up to these expectations that you've set for yourself or these goals that you have? What are the bad habits that you're actively doing?
And be honest with like your schedule too. Like maybe you're a nurse who works a 12-hour shift back to back or something.
That's so good.
So maybe we don't schedule our workout on day 3 of our 12-hour shift. Like
so good.
Maybe we pick a different day.
Yeah.
Maybe we give ourselves a little rest day that day.
Yeah. And give yourself grace on those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then understand the other things that you're doing in your life that aren't helping you.
And I'm not saying don't go out.
No, Abby's never saying don't go out.
I am never saying don't go out. But maybe we take a look and we think if I've been up till 4 a.m. every Tuesday because I've gone out with my friends for Taco Tuesday that turned into an all-night rager.
Which I love for you.
Which we love. But like maybe we scale it back.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Or maybe we take Wednesday as our rest day.
Yeah.
Maybe we have it work in our favor.
Yeah. And then once you've looked at your life and you've kind of been able to like weed out what should or should not be there, what is and is not helping you, being honest and realistic with yourself, start small. Yeah. Remember that Rome was not built in a day, and the kinder you are to your body, the better that this will go for you. The more success that you'll see, the more progress that will come, even if it's in a long term, like in a timeline, it's a longer timeline, you're going to see more growth. If you go slow, if you start small, and if you build consistent habits.
Well, you're going to build more confidence. I think when you set these like crazy goals that aren't necessarily achievable, you end up in this like shame cycle of I haven't achieved my goals. Now I feel guilty about it. Now Abby. I feel bad. Now I'm off the rails again. Like and give yourself a realistic thing that you can build confidence on and then build from there. Yeah. Also, you can't go crazy right out the gate.
You can't.
You will hurt yourself.
Right. Right. And we don't want to get injured. So what does starting small look like? I don't know. Maybe for you, that's like one Pilates class. Obviously, we're partial to Pilates. We love Pilates. But maybe it's one Pilates class. Maybe it's a walk with your friends if you haven't been moving your body at all.
2 30-minute walks.
Yep.
Twice a week.
Just start really small. Give that a couple of weeks. Give that 3 weeks and then see. How are you feeling? Can you add more? Maybe you toss in a low resistance class. Maybe you toss in some stretching. Maybe you toss in better eating habits. Like, just go slow.
Yeah.
Pick one thing every couple of weeks. Implement it. See how it goes. Give it a couple weeks and then reassess.
What are some of those low resistance classes? Pilates,
Bar, yoga, mobility,
like a sculpt situation.
We love,
And your mobility, like your one mobility session could be you stretching on the floor in your house.
Absolutely.
It could be you meditating for 10 minutes and just working on your breath.
Yeah, especially if your why is just to feel better in your body. That's going to be one of the biggest things that we're just not taught. I think especially in the wellness industry, we don't say enough of it, is like the self-care of your body. We do so much self-care of our mind and of our spirit and like, you know, how we want to feel, but we don't talk about like, you should be stretching your inner thighs if you did an inner thigh class last week.
Yes.
And they're still hurting.
Yes. Well,
take care of it.
Like, consistency is key at the end of the day.
It is. Yep.
Like, the more you're consistent, the more you're going to build the confidence with it.
Yeah. This isn't an all or nothing thing.
No.
Don't panic.
No.
You did not blow up months of progress if you went out one time, even if you feel like it.
No, just get back on the wagon tomorrow. You're going to be fine. Don't freak out.
Totally. Yeah. Which we've got more about this actually next week. We're going to be talking about more of this on the consistency topic. So if you feel like you've fallen off the wagon, come back next week.
I'm so excited.
Learn how to build consistency with us.
Yeah.
And just how to implement things that feel like they're truly attainable. We're going to be talking about all of this more next week.
Bad news bears. That is all of the time.
Oh, no.
That we have for today.
No.
But we will be back next week.
Yep.
And we can't wait to talk about it with you.
Same time.
Same place.
Yep. Let us know if you have any questions or comments or anything that you want to hear us chat about. We'd love to know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, definitely let us know. Subscribe, like it, send it to your friend, send it to your mom, send it to your neighbor's sister's dog's cousin's best friend, send it to your boss.
Force your cat to watch it on repeat just so that our views go up. No, but seriously. And most importantly, above all else,
grab your pink.
Grab your pink.
And get outside.
Get moving, girls. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.